Scientists at the Garvan Institute of Medical Research in Sydney, Australia, have recently proposed a new theory regarding the birthplace of humanity, challenging the existing beliefs and sparking debates within the scientific community. The widely accepted out-of-Africa theory posits that humans originated in Africa and later migrated, supported by DNA analysis pointing to an African origin. However, the exact location of humanity's emergence remained uncertain due to the continent's vast size. Geneticist Vanessa Hayes and her team collected DNA samples from southern Africans and conducted mitochondrial DNA analysis to identify the likely cradle of humanity in Botswana, near the Kalahari Desert. This region was once the fertile Lake Makgadikgadi, providing an ideal environment for human development around 200,000 years ago. As climate changes transformed the landscape, early humans dispersed and embarked on a global migration between 60,000 and 80,000 years ago. While Hayes' findings present a compelling argument for Africa as the birthplace of humanity, the scientific community remains divided, with some suggesting West Africa as an alternative point of origin. Additionally, geologist Dominic Papineau's expedition in Canada uncovered rocks dating back 3.77 to 4.28 billion years, potentially containing microscopic organisms' work. This discovery could significantly impact our understanding of life's origins on Earth. In a separate scientific endeavor, China's Chang'e 4 mission aimed to explore the Moon's far side and experiment with crop cultivation under lunar conditions. Although their mission initially faced setbacks, the successful sprouting of cotton seeds in the biosphere on the Moon's surface held promise for potential lunar colonization. However, unanticipated temperature fluctuations in the harsh lunar environment ultimately led to the withering of all the cotton plants. These findings demonstrate the ongoing pursuit of understanding human origins and the complexities involved in lunar exploration, continually adding new pieces to the puzzle of our history and the challenges of space colonization. In a diplomatic statement, the Chinese government announced the conclusion of this lunar experiment. While the cotton plants didn't survive, the achievement of growing them on the Moon was a significant milestone. Experts worldwide were energized by this success, recognizing it as a crucial step in the potential future of sustaining life on the Moon. These cotton sprouts represented a noteworthy step in scientific progress and opened new possibilities for future lunar colonization. The Earth faces more significant dangers than many people realize, and scientific advancements like this one bring us closer to understanding the potential for lunar life. Despite the possibility of an impending apocalypse, our civilization is now better prepared than ever to face such challenges. This might disappoint individuals like doomsday preppers who have diligently stocked up for such scenarios. Nevertheless, the reality is that we are more equipped to handle extreme situations. Lindley, in particular, remains untroubled by the life-or-death consequences of his job. To him, it's just another day at NASA. He points out that many of his colleagues have even more challenging responsibilities than he does. For instance, consider the case of George Aldrich. His journey began with his teacher's childhood advice to aim for the stars, which he took quite literally. Over the years, he achieved remarkable success at NASA. Hailing from New Mexico, George was inspired by his father, who climbed the ranks in the Navy and became part of the prestigious Blue Angels. George's aspirations led him to seek a heroic career, and after high school, he began humbly by volunteering at the local fire department. George's background in chemistry and mathematics caught the attention of the fire department's chief, who assigned him a unique role. While George didn't extinguish many fires, he excelled on the department's odor panel. His acute sense of smell allowed him to detect potential issues like gas leaks before they became dangerous. Recognizing his potential, the chief recommended that George take his talents to the next level. In 1974, he received an opportunity to join NASA as a chemical specialist. George's job at NASA, often described as that of an official sniffer, or chief sniffer, involves assessing the scent of everything bound for space. This may sound unusual, but it serves a vital purpose. Astronauts spend extended periods in confined spaces with recirculated air, making it essential to ensure that no harmful odors or substances accompany them, potentially jeopardizing their mission. George and his team meticulously inspect the smell of each piece of cargo and equipment, aiming to maintain a pristine environment. In fact, George holds a NASA record for the most official smell tests conducted, nearing 1,000. His work is far more nuanced than just categorizing scents as good or bad. The odor panel evaluates each item blindly, without prior knowledge of what it is. Objects are rated on a scale from 0 to 4, and if an item scores above 2.5, it is recommended to remain on Earth. To refresh their senses between tests, George and his team employ a trick used by perfumers. They reset their nostrils by smelling the back of their hands, often referred to as going home. George's work has undoubtedly saved lives, as space missions involve complex chemical reactions. NASA cannot risk toxic materials sneaking aboard the spacecraft, especially since astronauts might not always detect them. Most surprisingly, some of the most problematic materials are not what one would expect. For example, traditional camera film can be unexpectedly toxic, and seemingly innocuous items like Velcro can produce overwhelming odors. Despite the unique challenges, George's work is essential because, as he notes, humans naturally produce odors due to basic bodily functions such as sweating and using the bathroom. Astronauts must learn to adapt to these unavoidable odors while in space. With 44 years of experience, George remains dedicated to his role, having missed only 2 tests due to illness throughout his entire career. One might even say that he's written the book on odor testing, having thoroughly examined and smelled countless items over the years. Thank you for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video, and remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.